Hello everyone, welcome to the first and the very first episode of Cooking with Mary. In today's episode we're talking about cooking Ugandan food, cabbage, which is a very popular Ugandan food. You can have it with posho, beans, you can have it as a main dish, a side dish, and it's just glorious. I'm very excited to show you guys how to prepare this delicious meal. So here we have our raw cabbage, and I would recommend that you get one that looks like this. So join me on the process of preparing this meal, and I hope that you like it and you try. And please let me know if you try making this after finishing the video. I'm sure you'll be salivating by the end of the video, and you would love to make one and try. It's very delicious. So I'm getting out the outer cover, because in the process of selling and transporting and all that is the part there where most people touch, so you want to remove that and get rid of it. You see the dirty spot that you see there. It's better you remove it and remain with the inside ones. So I'm also going to cut the stem, as you can see that it's dirty. So after cutting your cabbage, you want to split it into pieces that makes it easier for you to slice. So that's what I'm going to do next. It's kind of hard. It requires strong hands to cut this. So I think I've done a good job with that. So I'm gonna cut it into more pieces again, into 4, to make it easier to carry it when I want to slice. I'm gonna show you in the next couple of minutes. You're going to see the cup how to slice it for if you haven't sliced one or you struggle with doing so. So when you've already cut it into pieces, like you see, I have a quarter of it in the smaller one. So I'm gonna it's easy to hold it just like that, and it's easy to just slice it. It's very easy when you do it, and it is also very fulfilling. That's why for me cooking is very therapeutic. It can be hard sometimes. Be careful with your hand. Make sure that the knife is not too sharp, because when you do it. Okay, this is another method that it's also very easy, very beginner friendly, and anybody can do it. You can just put it on your cutting board and go for the size that you want. I like my cabbage cut very small and neat, so because it just gives me it's very inviting. I don't like it when it is cut very big. It's very inviting for me to go and eat it when it is sliced neatly and good. I don't like the ones that are cut big and very short. So this is another technique that you can use on your cutting board quickly. This is fast and easy. Taking a while, but we're almost done. I always like to use my hand when the little bits of it remain. I don't know why, but it's just easier. Okay, so now we're preparing our vegetables or ingredients that we're going to be using in preparing this cabbage. I don't know if I should call it cabbage stew or salad. I don't know what it is, but it's just something that we always had for Sunday or alongside dinner, or it could be a main dish depending on what time. So I'm preparing my onions while getting my oil heated up in the pan. then you add on to the onions and your tomatoes that you cut alongside, and then make them cook. Yeah, so you give it a good stir so that the tomatoes can smash and turn into juice. Like you see, you want to get it like this. So this is also another very important ingredient that I always use in all my cabbage. It makes it colorful, tomato paste. So add it into the onions and tomatoes that you have, and this is how it looks. After that, you're going to put on your cabbage. You had on your cabbage that you already sliced earlier and prepared it. Yeah. And then let it marinate. Since I'm cooking my cabbage with beef mixed together, I did marinate, heat up the beef and boil it and put it alongside. So while your cabbage is already you do the beef in advance because it takes longer when you prepare. So you prepare the beef in advance, and then when the cabbage is, you finish stirring with the cabbage and mixing it with the ingredients that you made earlier. You stir until it gets to a point where you see that the water is down. Yeah. Continue stirring so that it can mix well completely with everything, the onions, the tomatoes, everything. So then when it's completely, you see that it's mixed up well, you will add on your boiled beef and everything, and this is what you get. Then you allow it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll be getting this. It looks very delicious. It's very delicious. I just like the appearance, everything about it. It's one of my favorite go-to meals that I always prepare. It's also very healthy. You can have the beef in it or not. You can have it for dinner, breakfast. You can have it for lunch, dinner, or a side dish. It's amazing. It's a very delicious meal. As you can see here, I'm having it with rice, beans, and cabbage as a side dish, and you can have it with rice as well. And